Hello, testing. Cool. Trying to see if you can hear the music through the stream because I don't want it to overpower the stream here. Doesn't look like it. That's good. Okay, close out of there. All right, so welcome to day number 5 of us working on getting funded through TopStep trading. Um, if you guys watched day number 4, we had a really solid day. We were able to make a huge bounce back from day 3 after taking a $1,000 loss. We were able to bring ourselves back up at $1,400 in profit. So we are currently sitting only $600 away from passing our funded account or passing our trading combine. Let's see. So let's go over our trading plan for the day. Trading plan. Today's day 5, and it's April 9th, 2024. Goal. So just so you guys can see, this is what our account's looking at right now. We're at 52,424. So that's $575. So we're gonna round it up to 6. So our goal profit is $600. 600 divided by 12.5 is equal to 48 ticks divided by 4 is equal to 12 points worth of movement. Okay? As always, max stop loss, max loss is $500, which is just shy of that. So 500 divided by 12.5, that's 40 ticks and 10 points lost. So, one thing that's our overall our parameters. So we're looking for $600 of profit. Max loss is going to be $500. Um, So we're going to be looking for opportunities to do that. One thing that I do want to notate compared to, so on day 3 was the day that we lost money, right? Day 3 is also the day that we were, I think, $800, almost $900 away from passing. So if we had a solid trading day, if we stay with our consistency, because we were making around $1,000 a day, we could have gotten funded on last Friday. So but I think what had happened, well, I got greedy and just wasn't really thinking, wasn't fully locked in, and didn't take my profits. Um, so in a way, I guess I was like, oh, I'm already so close, like it's just gonna happen. Like, but that's in this game, that's not the case. You got to work for it and be active in it. Um, so looking at the charts, um, everything looks pretty. Yesterday, everything kind of chopped up and down a little bit. We are able to get a nice. We played this little downslide here, took our profits, and then basically everything chopped for the rest of the day. Looks like everything. This is what I'm looking at on the 15-minute time frame. Just kind of get an idea of where the trend is going. So this is kind of trending up. and then we also have a nice little trend down that's already broken. But then overall on the 2 hour time frame, we were able to get this nice little downtrend trend line. So based on where things are looking, it looks like we should see if we get a break above this line, this level of resistance, we'll probably see this thing fill up to this trend line at least. Um, and based on where the indicators are looking, that looks pretty probable actually, is to work up to this trend line. Um, we are about to open. Market is literally should be. This is our opening candle right here. So we're gonna go down to the 5 minute. But we know that RSI on the 15 minute is starting to top out. It's slowly getting to the point where it's almost oversold, overbought. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. But the MACDs are straight is pointed straight up. So no curvature yet. So we'll have to see a solid amount of pullback for us to start getting a curl or at least flattening out on the 15 minute. So let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Um, just initial reaction, initial bias, I guess, would be a little bit bullish for the opening. And again, we only need, like I said, we're looking for $600 worth of profit, $600 profit, and we will pass our account. Why does it take so long? You know what I have to do? I got music playing. I'm gonna have to shut this off because it may be taking up some of the bandwidth that I need. Unfortunately, let's see if that helps any. Why is this taking so long? We'll go to the 5 minute if we can, if it actually wants to go. Jeez. All right. So we're going to pull this over off to the side, and then we are on the 5 minute. So looks like things are approaching overbought. So that means we could possibly see something pull down. However, me personally, again, I think first initial bias is going to be upwards. I think we might see this thing fill up to this trend line here. Um, Things are overbought. What we could do is basically wait for things to go to the trend line and then play the downslide, or we can play the trend line in general. So this is starting to break this level of support. Um, so we might need to, if it's going to break out, we're going to wait, stay patient. We're going to let this thing work. Um, but the most recent trend is this uptrend right here. So and this yellow line is our level of resistance. That seems to be a pretty solid one. Price tends to keep moving back to it and rejecting off of it. So that's where it's like, so we hit it here, broke off. I think a couple times back, this is where it kind of came in, tried to reach it, and finally broke through it. This is a common place where price likes to come back to. So let's see. Come on, man, what are we doing? Sorry, it seems like all over the place. So, and also since we kind of broke this little trend line here, we kind of had a break. I'm curious to see if it'll come and retest it before deciding to go up. And as far as news goes, I think tomorrow or today, there's really not much news that'll really affect anything. But tomorrow is CPI. So I imagine things will overall be kind of flat or probably sell off at least towards the end. in anticipation for that. So, yeah, there's not really any news that hasn't already come out. NFIB Optimism Index that came out at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, but tomorrow CPI comes out, so I think tomorrow's going to be a moving day. So hopefully, like I said, our goal is to be able to trade today and not have to really trade tomorrow. Because basically, if we can pass the combine today, we'll have to wait like a couple days before our funded account gets activated. So we'll have to wait a couple days anyways before being able to get back on live. But yeah, so we're just gonna chill, just wait. We could play this downslide. This is a nice little level. It keeps hitting this level. Um, what we I think I might look for a short opportunity here because it came up, touched, came up, touched, came up, touched, came up, touched, and couldn't quite hit it. What I'd like to see is maybe like a 5 minute candle try to press back up, and if it can't quite reach above either any of these candles, then we'll look for a short position, and our stop loss would basically be the top of this wick. So we may be looking for a short. Things hit overbought, came straight down. Looks like MACD might cross down as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at right here. I'm gonna let this thing pump up a little bit, see if it can reach back up to the top. If not, again, we'll look for a short opportunity. If we uh if we do get a break below, um, let's see what this thing does. Kind of curious. If we do get a fall through, it'll probably hit this level and may try to go and touch the moving averages. But we have a nice little consolidation right here in this zone right here. So that would probably be where we can expect things to fall to. So I guess, like I said, so probably be looking to test this the moving averages. So we'll have to keep that in mind and just again just pay attention to it, let things work, see what these candles do. But as I said, I like the way this looks here. Nice little level of resistance, holding pretty strong. Let's see what this candle does. We got 3 minutes on this candle. See if it rejects it. So looks like it's still in pretty sharp. So what we might do, 38, we got 2 minutes left on this candle. Um, Projecting pretty nicely off of it. So yeah, this coming down. MACD looks like it might cross down. Gotten some rejection off there. So let's wait for this. I'm gonna see if this thing will pump up a little bit and get an entry. Um, that way we can get our best entry possible. So if it's not gonna be able to break above this, we probably could have bought in right there. We would have already been up. But let's see what this thing does. Give it some time. It looks pretty nice. Rejected off that level of resistance pretty well. Got a nice little piece of volume at the opening candle, which is pretty normal. This thing work out. Kind of curious to see what the 1 minute looks like. Maybe we can catch a little scout or get a better idea if this thing's gonna fall down. Because we got 5 minute looks like there's an opportunity for a downside. So Let's go look at the 1 minute, see if it can tell us a little bit more in detail. See if we can maybe snipe an entry here. If this would hurry up, that'd be great. Okay, so we're wrong 1 minute. Okay, so things are kind of in the middle. Looks like this looks like this thing might actually cross up. So we may have a long position, not a short. This is kind of down in the middle range, starting to kind of pump up a little bit. Um, so looks like MACD might possibly cross up here. But that's not for sure. It could very well turn around and just fall down. So looks like the moving average on the 1 minute is kind of creating a nice little level of support. We did get to break through once, but it came right back in. Um, because of the 5 minute, we're gonna favor the downside because that like the bigger the time frame, the more data that's in there. So it's kind of more it makes the moves more valid. Uh, so we gotta kind of pay attention to that. And this is here we go. We don't want to chase it. Don't want to chase. Do not want to chase. Let's see if we can get this thing. Looks like it's going to point right back down. So we might go ahead and enter a short and basically take our stop loss at the support level. So we're going to let this thing work. Let this thing, this top level here. Kind of lag right there. Go back to the 5 minute, let things work out. Okay. So I think that's a solid trade. Probably could have gotten a little bit better entry. Like I said earlier, if I would have entered up here when it wicked off, that probably would have been a better entry point. Um, but that's okay. So we got in at 5268. Let this thing work. What we're gonna pay attention to see how it reacts on this trend line, if it's gonna break right through it, or if it's going to wick off of it. So this last 5 minute candle tried to come down and kind of wicked up. So we want to see if there's enough selling that would keep this price, would kind of give us a reason for this price to keep going down. So what we're probably looking for is either like this trend line and also like maybe like the moving average as well. And we're writing reason for taking the trade. 5 minute MAC D cross down and RSI was overbought, as well as price rejecting resistance level. So those are our three reasons that we took this trade. I think that's a pretty solid amount. Um, that's yeah, pretty solid as we just kind of slide through here. That's pretty nice. Slide right through the trend line, see if it's going to wick up or if it's going to keep going. Looks like we might keep going. Just a reminder, we need 12 points of profit for us to hit our goal for the day. So if this thing decides to keep sliding down for the time being, that would be fantastic. Very possible. See if we can. Okay, so we're right at the trend line. That's not a bad little situation there. If we get a break below the moving average, we will size in. Because if we break this, if we kind of break this trend line, I mean, it's a pretty. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be like. I wouldn't be surprised if it came all the way down to this zone here. But let's see what this thing does. Let it do its work. As long as look, we got officially got the crossover here. RSI is pointing straight down, so um, things look pretty solid. So we'll let this thing work. I gotta remind myself. So one contract, we need 12 points. Two contracts, 6 points. Three contracts, if we do get that size, probably don't have to. We need 4 points. So that's how we look, kind of what we're looking at. So really, we're just looking for. We'll probably size in, and then we'll look for like I said, our goal is to kind of look for that 6 point profit. Um, like I said, as long if it breaks below this trend line, we should be fine. It's staying above it, so or staying pressure's kind of staying down. So, excuse me. See, we're gonna get a breakdown. It's not. Might get like a little doji or a spinning bottom, spinning top down here, which would be okay. That's not a bad thing. That's basically just means things are kind of at an impasse. And then once one side takes over, then we'll know where this thing's going. Um, yeah, just kind of wait. Oh, here we go. So let's see if it's gonna go or if that's a fake. I'm gonna wait. It's a nice little press down. Get ready to buy in. We want to see this kind of favoring the moving average. You want to see it break under. If we can get to stay under, then we'll size in. Because then if it stays under, then we can expect to at least come down to the moving average down here. So it's a nice break of the trend line that we had down there. Here we go. If we see a 6, I think we should be fine. Give us a 6. We're gonna go ahead and sell. We're buying another. Oh, what? I don't know what just happened, but don't know what that means. Let's see if we can get a sell ask. Maybe buy another contract. All right, well, just gonna let this thing rock and roll. 'Cause for some reason, this isn't letting me buy another contract. Um, we basically, I think if we sell here, dude, let's go. Keep falling. Keep falling. We may not even need another contract. Keep falling. Wait, 5, 2, 6, 8. minus 12.65. Oh, wait. Keep falling. We're so close. So we're gonna sell right here. What? They're not. This better let me freaking. I'm gonna be pissed. This better let me close. I don't know what's going on or why this is like this, but this better let me freaking close this position. Go to 13. Here we go. Here we go. I want to see. I need to see 13 because I need to make sure it's over. We're come on, fall. We're gonna see this thing go past our number, and we're just gonna try to close it. See if it. Watch it go down to 13. It's better let me close the position. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Man, we did it. We're done, baby. Let's go. Proof's in pudding, baby, right there. Net liquidation, $53,094. That's all we were looking for. $675 on the account of profit. And we are freaking golden. And look at that thing wick right back up. That scared me. I'm going to have to figure that out because I don't know what that is. One cancels other. That says OCO. I need to know what OC means. Let's see. We're going to find this out right now. I don't know how to turn this off. I wonder if I must have accidentally clicked that at one point. But doesn't matter. We hit our goal. We're done. And it's only freaking 9:54. We're done. We are freaking done for the day. One trade, baby. What's up, brother? Dude, let's go. This thing's gonna fall all the way down. This probably thing's gonna fall all the way down the trend line, but we don't care because we're done. Dude, I am jacked. I am jacked right now. Whoo! All right, so we closed, exit. We got average fill at 5254.5. That was a $675 profit. So we hit a little bit over too, which is fine. 675 or 12.5, that's equal to 54 ticks divided by 4. That's 13.5 points on one, and we had one contract. So that was just a solid, like, I mean, I wouldn't say that was lucky because I was going with what our trend that, like, it was the trade that we're going with. Obviously, if we could have sized in a contract heavier, we could have profited a lot quicker and obviously a lot more. But it's okay. It is what it is. We got what we wanted. That's exciting, man. That's super exciting. Whew. We're done. We are absolutely done with this trading combine. We have passed it. Now, unfortunately, we have to wait until market closes and basically till 5 p.m. because that's when they basically update everything and lock in like your profits for the day. So we pretty much is today's just a waiting game. And now, if I'm not mistaken, um, we will be like after 5 o'clock, it'll lock in the fact that I hit the goal, made 53 or made the $3,000 profit, and um, I guess once they lock that in, I believe I should get an email. I think is how it works. I should get an email of like basically this congratulations. Um, basically, and then you have to pay the $150 activation fee to basically get the Express Funded account. Which the Express Funded account, once you get that, I believe it has the same rules as this one. You have a $2,000 minimum loss or maximum loss, or the account is gone. Um, but on the Express Funded account, you can start taking payouts. So they have a thing called the scaling plan. So basically, on the scaling plan, you can only trade with two contracts, like the maximum two contracts. And once you have five, not consecutive, but five profitable days with $200 or more, that's when you'll be allowed to start taking payouts. So so we're really close. We're basically essentially like a week away because that's probably how long it's going to take. Uh Essentially we're basically like a week away from I guess taking our first payout, which is exciting to think about. This is a bit like I know I've only been streaming this for like less than a week. But the amount of time and this mental fortitude and effort and stuff that I've had to put in to doing this, um, it's been tough, not gonna lie. So to be able to do this and to finally pass this thing, I'd have to go back and look and see how many times I've reset this account. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a bit. I don't think it's as much as I think it is, but this is not the first time that I've done this account or done this trading combine, but this is the first time that I've passed it. So we've come super, super close to the past. But I think the one thing that I didn't, I think the biggest thing that helped me and changed for me was honestly the trading journal. Like just knowing, like, even though everybody has a trading plan in mind or they have an idea of what that looks like, but I feel like until you put it on paper and write it down, it doesn't validate it. It makes it not real. So by writing it down, you read it like you think it. It's like they talk about like the more senses you can use for something, the better understanding, a better chance you have of sticking with it. Um, so just by me thinking about my game plan, visualizing my game plan, me writing down my game plan, me reading my game plan, those are good ways for me to lock in and know, okay, this is my goal for the day. This is what we're going for. This is what we're shooting for. So, man, I'm excited. That's super exciting. I'm gonna write, we did it. Boom. I don't know if you guys see that. So we ain't trading at all. Like that is it. Like there's literally no reason to trade. So we're done for the day. That's free. That's super exciting. This obviously is gonna be a very short stream compared to the other ones. We saw an opportunity pretty quickly and we took it, and now we get to go enjoy the rest of the day while we wait for our account to get full to while we wait for everything to settle in, and that way we can get ourselves a fully funded account, baby. So without further ado, yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy this very short, a much shorter live stream of me trading live, trying to pass the trading combine. Unfortunately, that means this is going to be the last video of this series, which is a good thing and a bad thing, or bad, not a great thing, but a good thing, because that means we're moving on to the next level, and we're super excited for it. So as always, if you could do me a huge favor, if you did like this video, found some value in it, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave some comments down below what you guys think. And I look forward to making more videos and let you guys follow me on the journey once we get our Express Fund account. Show you guys live in action of us actually making money and then also taking our first payout. So stay tuned until next time. Take it easy, everybody. I'm out.